New in Chess Classic Knockout 2021. Magnus Carlsen defeated RAJDABOV. Over 8 games, Carlsen beat RAJDABOV just once, but that was surely a convincing win. And dividing from his usual Queen's Gambit, RAJDABOV somehow never really got out of the preparation. Nimjo Indian instead lost the battle on the Queen side completely and then failed to achieve anything on the King side. So let's look at the game moves. Carlsen played white and RAJDABOV of course black pieces. d4, knight f6 and c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, Nimjo Indian defense, queen c2 and d5, a3, bishop c3, queen c3, c5. Now dc and c4, d4 by RAJDABOV. Now queen c2 protect the queen and e5. Nice pawn on center. Now e3, Carlsen breaks the center and play the bishop on d3, knight c6 and e b5, b4 and queen side pawn expansion. Now castle and knights f3 and rook e8 and e4 by Carlsen, and blocks the e file. Now a5 and b5. See the domination on the queen side, and knight back to e7. Now a4 and queen c7. See the 4 pawn is playing on the queen side for Carlsen, where RAJDABOV has 2 pawn only. Now bishop a3 and knight d7. Move 15 in an already difficult position. This move knight d7 only makes things worse for black. The c5 pawn obviously cannot be saved, but how can white make the most out of it? Carlsen won the game after making 5 consecutive draws with his opponent in the quarterfinals. So let's see how Carlsen won the match. Game c6, sack the pawn on spot, and b into c, and now c5, making room for the bishop on c4, and now knight f6, then b6 and attacking the queen b7. Now bishop c4, nice square. Now knight g6 and castles, queen d7 and knight e1. Playing purpose for f3. Now bishop a6 and bishop into a6, rook a6, and now f3, protecting the e5 pawn on the center. Now knight f4 and rook on d1, as the d3 square needs to be protected as the d pawn is coming. Now rook a8 and bishop c1, and now knight 6, knight f2, ace 5 and g3, and now knight at g6, protecting from f4 capture. Now knight d3, nice block and development also. Now knight f6 again and bishop g5 by Toimur, and ace 5 and bishop into knight on f6 and g8 f6. Now upon expansion on king side by Carlsen, f4 and ef4 and knight f4, activating the knight and exchanging on a g6 target. Now queen g4, attacking the king side. Now the pawn is compensated by d4, rook d4. Now starting of attack on king side. See how Magnus stop this attack, and queen d1 challenge the queen. Now queen g5 and queen challenged again on ace 5. Now queen e5 and the rook should be saved, and it is played on d7 and activating the 7th rank strong attack, and ace takes g3 and ace takes g3 and queen capture on e4, and now knight into g6 and queen e3 check, and king to ace 2 and queen e2 check, challenge the queen and king at so capture is fake forced. Queen takes e2, rook e2 check, and king g ace 3 and now g f takes g3 g6 and rook takes f6, and it is over. And I think all pawn is under Carlsen's capture. So hope you enjoy the game, and I think Rajadabov resigns here, and only game Rajadabov Magnus own with Rajadabov. So if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel Shadhok Chess Home for